5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Gender and school. As one of the fundamental aspects of self, gender impacts everybody. All of us can point to a time in our lives when we are burdened by unfair limitations or expectations because of other beliefs about our gender. Regardless of a student age, gender impacts a child's experience at a school across the grades. School is the place where our children should be exploring ideas and discover new skills. This unit discusses the gender bias in school environment, dropouts, and household responsibilities. This unit also explores the issues related to gender in school, the importance of vocational training and income generations for women, and also discuss the role of school, peers, teachers, curriculum, and textbook in reinforcing gender parity index. Boys and girls must feel welcome in a safe and secure learning environment. Government, schools, teachers, and students all have a part to play in ensuring that schools are free for violence and discrimination and provide a gender-sensitive, good quality education. To achieve this, government can develop non-discriminatory curricula, facilitate teachers' education, and make sure sanitation facilities are adequate. Schools are responsible for addressing school-related violence and providing comprehensive health education. Teachers should follow professional norms regarding appropriate disciplinary practice and provide unbiased instruction. Gender bias. Gender bias is a preference or prejudice toward one gender over the other. Bias can be conscious or unconscious and may manifest in many ways. It is equal treatment in employment opportunity such as promotion, pay, benefits, and privileges, and expectation due to the attitude based in the sex of an employee or group of employee. Gender bias can be a legitimate basis for a lawsuit under anti-discrimination statutes. Gender bias is a behavior that shows favoritism toward one gender over other. Gender bias is the act of favoring men over women. Gender bias occurs when people make assumptions regarding behaviors, abilities, and reference of others based upon their gender. Because there are strong role stereotypes for masculinity and femininity, students who do not match them can encounter problems with teachers and with their peers. Bias comes in many forms and cause us to form prejudice against others. It helps us categorize things to make sense of the world around us. But although it is common, bias are not harmless. Gender bias in school environments. Discrimination based on gender is one of the primary impediments to education, and it affects boys and girls. In some regions, boys' education opportunities are limited by gender rules that force them to work rather than attend school. These financial responsibilities are often increased in boys' adolescent years, making it difficult for them to complete secondary school in some regions. Girls most often the victim of gender discrimination as they pursue an education. Education is the only key to bring gender equality. While past few decades have seen an improvement in the treatment of female in classroom methods and curricular materials, it would be premature to declare victory and dismiss issues of gender bias. Often, teachers reflect varied expectations for children. Many teachers who analyze their own attitude and behavior discover the subtle and pervasive nature of gender inequality in the classroom.
Gender bias in dropouts. There's a gap in enrollment in the school of girls students when compared to boys. The social barriers standing in the way of girls attending school, poverty, compulsion of older girls, and families having to look after these home and siblings, the conception or misconception that girls do not need education and or that what is tough in school irrelevant to them. Girls have to stay at home once they attain puberty and must be protected until they get married. The commonly held belief that marriage is the be-all and end-all for girls, leading to early marriage and pregnancy. So naturally, the son sent to school, not the daughter, which we call is a gender bias of school enrollment. The school alone cannot be blamed for this petty condition of enrollment. The above reason all results in high dropout rates at primary stage. In many places in rural areas where there are primary schools, there is no scope for studying further as there no schools having upper primary and secondary section, and girls are not sent too far away school because of this. Fear of the girl child and vulnerability is often the only reason given. The other factors to be taken into account is that there are enough opportunities for girls to achieve their full potential in the ways boys do in the education system. For girls in rural areas and from deprived caste, community and tribes, and for handicapped girls, all above problems are accentuated much more than in the case of boys because of dual or multiple disadvantages. It is well known that 2/3 or more of our women are illiterate and less than half of them are educated up to primary level. Gender bias in household responsibilities. The gender discrimination in school is an extension of what we think in the family, in society, and the community in which we live. Unless there is a camaraderie, dignity, and partnership among the members of and within the family, it is difficult to expect the school to create it artificial of the school environment and to pursue it without reference to what's happening in society. There has to be a democratic environment in the home for the child to be democratic in his or her lifestyle. Person in the community and the media had to involve for the program touches the lives of children outside of school. It cannot succeed if pursued in the school alone. Male and female are the two wings of the society. Development of the society is not possible without the balance between them. Most of the parents do not give equal opportunity for their female child. To equal opportunity to all is one of the fundamental rights. However, till now, female are not getting equal opportunity within the family. Therefore, there is a reason behind intra-household gender discrimination. The reason is purely selfish of the parents. Social attitude toward girls' education. The social barriers and social attitude standing in the way of girls attending school, poverty, compulsion of older girls and family having to look after the home and siblings. The conception or misconception that girls do not need education and or what is taught in school is irrelevant to them. Where I'm seeing limited benefits in education daughters, lack of women teachers, and separate school for girls, supportive facilities and transport facilities to travel to school and back. All this inhibit parents from getting their girls enrolled.